Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be looking at the month-long prize wall. So there's this quick limited time one going on. That's available like if you bought the starter pack day one, did all that stuff. If you did that with something in mind that you were after in particular. It only lasts like 2 days, so you know what you want. So I'm not really going to talk about that if you wailed for that. So we're going to talk about the month long. The screenshots you see on the side are what's available in the half off. If you buy the Pro Starter Pack, you get half off, and that's what's available all month. And then this is what is available not half off. So just everyone has access to these. So we have random gem damage straps, move damage straps, more random here. These are higher, obviously, at 100 to 150, 40 to 150. These are the shards available. Not really impressed by the shards, to be honest. Raquel is the best there for sure. She's also the one that I'm most likely to use the trainer of, so not really impressed with the shards at all. Yeah, this is pretty weak, in my opinion. The month-long wall, not a lot to really dig in and like here. Last month we at least had the attitude maker on the prize wall, and you could buy multiples. I guess it's just resources for most accounts. I mean, like, if you don't have these guys, obviously these shards, you would get them, right? The shards are better than resources. So if you don't have them, you're going to get them. The straps, you're really gambling, and it's one-time offer, and they're really expensive. If you don't have them, I'd put the shards above the straps at this point. And then it's just resources. Like, really, it's kind of a very disappointing month-long prize wall, in my opinion. Like, from my perspective, if I don't buy the half off, there's literally nothing I care about for my account. My free-to-play's perspective, not enough shards to get him anyone. They're all one-time offers, won't make a dent. Straps are kind of overpriced. I guess my free-to-play isn't necessarily super excited about it, other than probably the TP. Because that's his lowest thing. Maybe try some of the straps, but it's all random, so not for 6,000 actually. I'm assuming next week we'll get the weekly token pack for Raquel. I would be buying those, and the health packs because I won't have a choice. And then some props because I won't have a choice. Honestly, this is a really bad monthly prize wall. I think. That's just my opinion. There's not I keep scrolling and keep hoping it changes, and it doesn't. So I think really, if you're going to care about monthly tokens, it's going to be because you buy the half off, and then you can see the shards you have options of. Jacqueline 200, HLR Cena 100, Goldberg 100, BPP 100, Mommy 100, Rex Regum 200, Viscera 100, and then Dick Kick Cena 200. So if you're missing those characters and those recruit them for you, I kind of get it. Honestly, I feel like the half off is super lackluster too, to be honest. I mean, as far as the prize wall goes, you're getting the starter pack, which is giving you a bunch of other stuff. But there's just, I mean, like, I don't know. It feels kind of underwhelming. I'll also do an Armory, look at the Armory one, because I feel like that one's much better options, like, to chase. And you also keep in mind, too, when you're thinking about buying the starter pack, it mostly helps you week one, to be honest. And then after that, it kind of decreases how much it helps you. And for example, we'll look at the Armory in a separate video. I'll break down the Armory price wall, and you could take that money you're spending on that and spend it towards the Armory, and maybe move farther up that event. So yeah, just looking at this, it's actually pretty disappointing. Um, I would like to see some form of plate on here, like a couple plates for month long to go after. That would be really nice. It doesn't need to be like necessarily a top tier plate, but a usable good plate, you know, something that's been around a while that people could use, like medium accounts could use, you know, a la maybe a nightmare plate, Queen's Tiara, especially, you know, like stuff that some of the characters this month could possibly use plate wise that aren't like super protected plates. Adding something like that would help. Really, there should be blitz tickets on here too. As someone with a newer account and no blitz tickets, whenever something requires blitz tickets, I can't do it. So maybe some blitz tickets in these packs, which I don't think there are at all. These are all just token packs. And then, you know, this is large coin, 200 million for 3,000. You play all month, guys. How much do you usually get? Like on a normal non-big spending account, right? My free-to-play bought two packs, but it's a low count of the tokens, and then had like 3,000 left over. So I think I had about like 5,500 tokens all last month. This month I assume I'd have better. So what do you get? Maybe like 10,000? A lot of you guys, let me know in the comments what you usually get for currency. But I mean, like 200 million coin, okay, that's kind of cool, but it's not like 3,000. That's like most of what you're gonna get, and it's not that much. These token packs, you know, you might get a pack or two, and they're useful if you can't take somebody up. I don't know, it just feels really underwhelming to me in general. Even the paid one, I guess some of the shards are really nice, like 100 mommy shards, you know, they're probably giving you 50 to 75 in a pack with a $100 mega with pulls. Dick Kixina shards, 200 is a good amount. So if you just missed him or you're close to him or mommy, I think those are probably worth it. Those are probably the best two on there. Not probably, they are. I doubt if you're somebody that's going to buy the pack for the starter pack to get the off wall, I would assume you probably bought Viscera for 100 since it also came with a plate. Was really good value, so I don't think the Viscera shards are really worth talking about. Rex Regam's pretty good. 200 shards, people got to be getting close, and his shards, I mean, not people. Let me rephrase, because they hardly gave out any of his shards. Some people that are in the bucket where you spend might be getting close. So, you know, those aren't the shards aren't necessarily the worst. Jacqueline, a lot of people didn't get her, so those shards will probably be used. So I don't think they're the worst shards to have on there. I just feel like from having the guaranteed era across all, it's like it just feels like a big step backwards to everything we had last month on the prize wall, both the paid and the not paid. I guess maybe not the shards, I guess, are probably better this month for sure. The straps are worse, so maybe it's about the same, I don't know, and it just feels worse to me. Yeah, I don't like this prize wall. The Armory prize wall, the good news is way better, which I'll cover that in a separate video, but I don't particularly love either of these walls. I feel like they could be better. And for sure the not half off one, I mean, yeah, I'm not feeling it at all. Like, at all. It's just it's all random. Like this is all random. So I think, you know, this you're just going to kind of look at is you're going to take what you can take. If there's nothing of value to you, then you're going to grab some resources, whatever you're the lowest on, whether it's 5,000 TP bundle, which I think is probably the better value, to be honest. 5,000 TP for 480 seems more useful for 480. I mean, that you get like what? Almost four B2 kit, so five packs basically, so 25,000 TP versus 200 million coin. I don't know, ish, whatever, right? And the token quantities aren't there in these either anymore, so I guess if you're short tokens, you kind of forced into buying these like Evo packs, I would call them, you know, like just trying to look at it from a resource standpoint. I guess maybe the token packs are the play. feel like it's kind of hard to give advice on, because nothing feels really stand out to me, other than if you have a yeet plate. Raquel, she's also the best trainer there. But if you have a yeet plate, are you missing Raquel? I kind of think no. Maybe you are. So that would be a good get if you have a yeet plate. I just feel like it needs a little more something. At least, even if you're not gonna say like, oh, this strap is like an attitude maker, at least give me some eras, so I at least have a shot at hitting a strap I need in an era, and it's like a 1 in 6 chance versus like a 1 in like 40 chance of getting a strap I'm looking for, because you have all the classes, all the eras, and it could be worse than 1 in 40 chance. Somebody could math that. So yeah, I'm not feeling this wall. This monthly prize wall, personally, it's not anything I'm looking forward to. Won't incentivize me to spend it all. I'll get what I get. Not gonna push to get extra whatsoever, because it's just not that exciting. Nothing excites me to push for this wall. So I'll spend what I have at the end, and get what looks the best then for my roster. And I think that's the best attitude to have with this one. If you're looking to pick up something amazing off of the free prize wall, probably not so much unless you're missing these superstars. If you are and this recruits them, you're in a way better position than the rest of us who don't need them, or if it won't recruit for you, because then maybe you're at least getting something cool out of this. Otherwise, like, yeah, at least from my perspective, the free wall has nothing of value to me, right? It's just some econ, which I don't value at all. And the half-off wall has a little bit of value in the shards, but it does cost you a decent amount of money. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I've talked enough. I'm not going to beat a broken drum. There's a bunch of other stuff this MLCs. This isn't the be-all, end-all, but on the scale of 1 to 10 on how excited Mherex is for this prize wall, it's probably a 1. I just don't care. So yeah. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there. Yeah, I just don't really care about the wall. Maybe you do. Let me know if you do, please, because I maybe am missing the boat here.